Greetings, YouTube. As some of you probably imagined, I was going to wait to broadcast until the end of a game that was way better than the first game, but I don't know how. I wanted it to just go into overtime. That was an absolutely bizarre end of the game, and it makes it feel kind of rigged. And I don't know how to feel about that. How does everybody else who watched it feel? Because I'm seriously shocked. I feel for Bengals fans. That was a mess. I mean, I guess they got their number one seed versus the number one seed, but if I'm a Chiefs fan, that's got a weird taste in my mouth. Really, 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 really weird taste. Bobby's here, K-Man OG's here, Vistal's here, Joe G is here. Bobby, Niners fans, that was like the most depressing that was the most depressing game I've ever seen. I don't know how you recover from that, personally. I wouldn't be able to. No way. No freaking way. Would you be able to do that? Yeah, the Niners, it was like they didn't get off the bus. Their defense played the worst game of the year. Obviously, they lost their quarterback. Special teams played the worst game of the year. I want to know how Cowboys fans feel about firing your offensive coordinator. What's up, Stephen Burris? We are still broadcasting. Damex, are you a diehard Eagles fan? I'm going to see a lot of bandwagoner fans on both sides. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. So, Damex, I got to know you were an Eagles fan before they were good. What's up, Bona? Everybody knows I'm a Titans fan, so my Titans are going to the Super Bowl if they all buy tickets in the stands. Jason, I feel like he was a scapegoat. I mean, he's having all these interviews to be a head coach. Normally, if you're terrible as a coordinator, you don't get interviews. Good Guy Kai, I can't stay. I gotta be up early. Put Rentra up on the wall with Good Guy Kai colors and make Rentra the profile pic. Wow, okay. We missed you. Is it purple and green, Good Guy Kai? Are those the Good Guy Kai colors? I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Purple and green? We're gonna start there and go from there. Moose! Well, Bobby, how are you gonna feel if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets? Are you finally gonna be able to admit he's Aaron Rodgers? Purple and orange. I would not have guessed that. I am losing it. But there you go. That does look like a really good sunset. Barking the chicken right now. Alright, 1685 is the stream. And we are hiding that. Ryan Bay, did you watch football? Whaler213, how's the puppy? How are you doing? We missed you. Midwest Whale, we've missed you too. Got a bunch of legends we've missed in the chat. Hit that like button. Ryan, what were your thoughts? I mean, obviously, the Niners just didn't show up. They didn't have a chance. But what are your thoughts on the Bengals Chiefs? You think it's rigged? How would you feel if you're a Chiefs fan, a Bengals fan, the NFL? Dang, Whaler, he's not a puppy anymore. That's how long we've known each other. I feel pretty old. Damex, I love Randall Cunningham. The most painful season, and I'm not even a diehard Vikings fan, but that 1998 Minnesota Vikings with Randall Cunningham and Randy Moss. Oh. That's the most painful what if to me in football history. We should have gotten that team in versus John Elway. Midwest, well, the NFL does feel like it's getting sketchy. I can't wait to read all the tweets about it being rigged. I got a broadcast right now, but they're going up. Okay, Whaler. I went to load those, and I think there was a glitch. Do you still have those saved? I'll move them to the front, and I'll try to actually commentate. How many of them are there? Because I know part of it was also just the workload. Try to commentate some tomorrow. Or 25. Why is YouTube an epic fail? What is wrong? I'm confused. Alright, Whaler. So is it cool with you if I... Can I do them in, like, pairs? Can I do 2 each video to keep it short? Space them out? Does that work? Whaler, I mean, you can still send them through, line. I can just do 2 at a time. I'll just have to remember what I did last time. Maybe, like, send 2 and say round 1, send 2 and say round 2, send 2 and say round 3, etc. We have an Eagles Nation fan. Man, all these braggers coming out of the woodwork now. How long have you been an Eagles fan, Mr. Crush? So, Earth 25, it's all good, man. You know I'm hidden from sight. Always am. Alright, well, that works. As long as it makes sense to, like, I'm not gonna mess up order or something. Alright, Legacy, sounds good. Exactly, Jason. Nothing's worse than a bandwagoner. Awesome, Whaler. Sorry for the delay. Bobby, it was old school. I appreciate the commitment. Bobby, I really hope you have some peace with your fraud situation tomorrow. I've been stressed for you. It's one of those crummy things. Mom Bear talked about how terrible it was to get her identity stolen, so at least there wasn't that, but still nothing you want to wish on anybody, especially your friends. Earth 25, I don't think the chat's dead. I can still read your chat, so I don't think it's dead. Jason, Cowboys fans can be some of the worst optimists, though. Every year they think they're going to the Super Bowl. Well, it's all good, man. I do want to prioritize you. You sent those a while ago. So. You're important to me. Jason, you definitely could have done better at Philadelphia. What's your sort of biased opinion if they'd played the Eagles today? What would the score have been if both teams played up to their potential? Or 25. Hopefully it's worked out now. Jason says the Cowboys would have beat the Eagles 27-20. That sounds biased as hell, but I respect at least it's close. Bobby, Green Bay should have never let Devontae Adams go. Just like my Titans should have never let A.J. Brown go. Well, Jason, at least you recognized your bias. I can respect that. Dame X argues that the Cowboys would not have won. This is predictable. It would be weird, honestly, if he's like, yeah, we would have lost to the Cowboys. Of course. I hate fighting Hulkling in the arena. Why is this a thing that keeps happening with arena matchups? Why? Grr. Mama, are you home? We already have 33 viewers, but only 12 likes. Or 3 likes in Midwest Wales viewing. Whaler. Whaler's got some predictions. NFC awful, Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, sure. All right, Mama, you want me to wait to call you then since you just walked in? Steven says, Mama from the pool boy. All right, Mama. See, y'all? I was just delaying because I knew Mama just walked in. What perfect timing, you know what I'm saying? What absolutely perfect timing. Fearful Avoid pulled Doom. Congratulations, buddy. All right, Mama. Here we go, Mama. Haha. Dame X says Dallas is going to Super Bowl. Dallas Goddard. That's a good joke. I respect that joke. That's an A+ level troll joke right there.
Hello.
Mama! This actually worked out as perfect timing. Also, shout out to Grass. I said hello to him on a live stream, and he noticed me for the first time today. We got
Why are you singing?
We got to bond over our overrated feelings about Noel. I don't know. All right, I'm done.
Who noticed you?
Grass was streaming this afternoon. I saw he was live, and I popped in. He was like,
Look at you. Nice job, Grass.
See? Yeah.
I'm putting on my pajamas. I'm sorry.
That's right. I always apologize when I take off my pajamas, so. It's a different context, but.
Is that why Israel always turns off the lights?
You were there? How's it going, Kick Rocks? This guy's still a beta B. Shut up. That dang Mayo is going to be the death of me.
Oh my goodness, what a day.
You had a long day? Long Sunday?
Intoxicated.
Did you watch any football or didn't care enough to watch?
No, I did. I did a lot of cleaning. I went grocery shopping. Watched some football. You know, typical weekend things.
Yeah. Well, the weekend's pretty much over, so hope it was a good one. What's up?
I'm going to be rooting for the Eagles in the Super Bowl, I guess.
Well, the official Devon, I was rooting for overtime. That Bengals loss is going to haunt the fan base forever, especially considering there was some shady referee stuff going on in that end of that game.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You know what I immediately thought, Mama?
What?
Are these the refs that usually do the Bears games?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's games like this and calls like that happen where it's like, you know what? I can understand why people say that the NFL
is rigged.
Well,
and that's why immediately on Twitter there was a trending hashtag NFL rigged, and I'm excited to read the PTSD messages from people because they called it right when the Chiefs got another down, and when they called pass interference on a really ticky-tack play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just I don't know. And gosh dang it, I do not want to put my alarm clock on.
That would be alarming. Bobby, the hyperextension of the defensive player, what do you mean? I'm confused.
Well, the guy from the Bengals at the end that did the late hit on Mahomes, that was just a bonehead play.
Well, that was a penalty.
That was totally a penalty, and it was a stupid move.
Well, and the irony is, not only did it cost the team, because he would have had a kick out 50-something yard field goal, and that cold, he was not kicking from 55. But not only was it a dumb play, but he got hurt the worst out of that push.
Yep.
Like, He looked like he was hurt.
Yeah, he was down on the sidelines, and
imagine.
Well, he was crying after the game.
Yeah, I would be too. Imagine walking into a locker room to face your teammates after that. He's probably crying because he's trying to stall walking back to the locker room.
I mean, there were a lot of penalties, but some deserved, some not deserved.
Yeah,
totally.
Well, at least we got to see a close game. That first one was over after the first quarter.
I felt bad for the 49ers.
Talk about.
I don't like the 49ers, but I felt bad for them. I mean, how you make it to the championship
with your third string quarterback.
AFC championship, and you've got your fourth string quarterback in, and I mean, I don't know.
By the way, let's give the official Devon some love. It is his birthday today. He's spending it with us.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Ironically, outside, it's a little frosty. Also, last night it said on my weather app that Chicago was getting snow. Did y'all get much?
It just started snowing again. We've got a few inches.
I can relate to that.
Not nearly enough to, be alarmed about.
Did you hear I beat you to the comma?
Yes.
Kick Rock says I got 2 inches last night.
Well, that's not nearly enough, Kick Rocks.
The judges have spoken. Yeah, I hear ya. Does anybody have
It's cold this week, and I'm not excited about that.
Does anybody have a 6-star to duel, by the way? Also, I hate when I can't parry Havoc.
Oh, it's going to be 12 tomorrow.
Yeah, here it's only going to be 23.
How exciting.
But do you actually have to get out in it?
Well, I got to take the kids to school. I got to go pick them up, take Ben to work, go pick them up.
Bobby, yours is premiering on the Super Mario Bros. So yours is in, April? Trey Gamers, it's 1 degree where you live?
Where are you, Alaska?
It's also 1 more degree than my mom got in college. Shade.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Colorado. Bobby, I hope it's not one of those animated movies that the trailers are much better than the actual movie. I feel like that's what happens in these cases. So I'm still gonna go see it no matter what. Joel Williams made it. Look at those exclamation marks.
Joel.
M.
Did
Bell.
you make Decatur okay?
Yeah. Also, M. Bell is in love with an OG. He's in love with the Stark Spidey. Okay, I see you. Dang, Damex, 3 degrees here in Nebraska. Also, y'all, we have almost 50 viewers, but only 24 likes. Ruh-roh.
Oh.
That's not good. That is not good.
Hit the daggone like button. I mean, it's not hard and it's free.
Kick Rocks, are you going to Lake Tahoe?
I've never been to Lake Tahoe.
In Oklahoma, there isn't Lake Tahoe, but depending on some lakes, there are Tahoes. I love
Hose nose.
Hose nose. I love the silence that comes from from your area when I give it a joke. It's like golden. It's like, she got it, and that's why she's not talking. I was teaching my students how to cut out somebody in a background in a video last week, and there's a guy who was filmed being interviewed in front of a bunch of cactus, and I said, you know why we got to cut him out, right, class? They're like, why? I'm like, Because since he's in front of cactuses, everyone's going to think he's a prick.
Oh, my God.
Somebody said, Jesus Christ. And I said, welcome to my class. There's going to be a whole lot more where that came from.
Oh, boy.
Man. I'll say this.
How's it going, Jason?
Y'all, the Chiefs definitely missed Tyreek Hill. And yet they got to the Super Bowl without him.
Well, they had Kelsey.
Yeah, well, he's probably the greatest catching pass tight end of all time.
He works well with Mahomes.
Trey said after my joke he would have walked out. Trey,
I would be right there with you, Trey.
Trey, you would not have been the first, and you won't be the last. Kick Rocks, what's your prediction? Well, I think Gronk's a better overall tight end, but I don't know about receiver. Because Kelsey's hands are tough to beat, but Gronk's a much better blocker.
There were some phenomenal catches made today. That first game, there was I don't even remember who it was by or what team it was with, to be honest with you.
Caveman OG, is that partially due to like some fandom PTSD? Tell me, give me some reasons. Gronk's one of those people like Calvin Johnson that they couldn't stop him, so they just had to hurt him, though. Poor.
It's pretty hard to not like Gronk. I mean, he's funny.
I think he and Peyton Manning are the funniest athletes of my generation.
Yeah, I mean, he's just...
Oh, Bobby. Jason wants to party with Gronk. Jason, can you keep up with Gronk? Because he's a guy that can probably outdrink anybody. I mean, let's be real. I'm still waiting to hear about K-Man. K-Man, was it because of the Patriots games? Yes, there were 3 AFC championships where the entire Steelers team couldn't stop Gronk from walking the ball 50 yards every play, dragging our whole team on. He's like, he really is like Bo Jackson in Tecmo Bowl. You know? But you know when you loathe someone, that's a sign of respect. As a Spurs fan, I loathe the Lakers, but it's because I feared them. And the Lakers kind of loathed the Spurs because they feared them. It was kind of back and forth. Kick Rocks.
Ooh, Tin Man can duel Spurs.
All right, Tin Man, we'll do that. Mama, you got screwed last night. 1 crystal away.
Oh. So bad.
Jose, look who made it on the Honored Classroom. We already have one person who put up Rintra. If you put him up, it becomes Rintra squared, which is a rare breed. But the Magical Moose is also the profile pic. Caveman, respect him and hate him. Caveman, did you know Jim Gaffigan's going to be in this sci-fi movie that's coming out? Pretty wild. Jose says, let's go Chiefs, hashtag anyone but the Eagles. We are going to have some classic mod and, shall we say, supporter trash talk for the next 2 weeks. How do we feel about the fact that the Pro Bowl is now flag football?
I think it's ridiculous, but I understand it.
I mean, I wouldn't want, if I'm a multi-million-dollar athlete, especially with how much branding and social media is now, I wouldn't want to risk health for a game. But I think what's even dumber, I'm more okay with the flag football than I am the fact that they took it out of Hawaii. It used to be such a great vacation for those players at the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I understand they don't want to get hurt, but then here's the other thing, too, is I don't think they play as hard as they do in the Pro Bowl, and
No, they don't. Unless
nobody
you're showtime.
watches the Pro Bowl.
No.
I mean, the ratings for the Pro Bowl are ridiculously bad, so I think they had to find a way to change it up.
We're also 15 likes away. 15 likes away from 50.
It's football. It's not supposed to be safe.
Did anybody ever see Sean Taylor's hitting the Pro Bowl? In like the 90s, they had like real skills competitions with like Marino and Elway and Favre.
Yeah. I agree, Kick Rocks. Just cancel it. It's pointless.
Yes, Morales. You know what I'm talking about. The Sean Taylor hit. That was like way more vicious than any hit in most NFL games. Can you imagine if that's why they canceled the Pro Bowl? Because the guy literally died getting hit in it? That'd be quite the legacy. Terrible for the man's family, but quite the legacy. 13 likes away from 50. Trey Gamers, your comment made me think there used to be a show called Two Stupid Dogs. Bobby, would you watch like the NFL Pro Bowlers versus like the NBA All Stars in a NBA versus NFL golf competition? It sounds like it's going to be potentially something.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. Bobby said yes, 100. Morales says, as a Giants fan, I hope the Eagles get blown out by the Chiefs in 2 weeks. I don't think that... Like, I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but that would be this... I could see the Eagles blowing out the Chiefs more than I could see the Chiefs blowing out the Eagles. I don't think the Chiefs' defense is very good. Bruce, I always expected to see 7 stars in March. For some reason, that's the month that I just kind of expected it.
They did say spring, didn't they?
They did. But that could mean, to me, January through April is spring. I wouldn't... I don't say May is spring. But maybe it is.
Yeah, it is.
But wouldn't it be kind of late for it to be May or no?
No.
So does summer start in July for you or August? Or June?
June.
Oh, well. So winter is until when?
It starts like middle to end of December, and it will literally snow all the way up through the end of March, beginning of April.
Shoot, I feel like in Chicago, so there's some years where winter starts in October.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've gone trick-or-treating where it's a blizzard.
Trick!
Yep. No treats.
12 likes until 50, y'all. 12 likes until we open a 6-star. Bruce, that's why I think the Eternity of Pain, which is still difficult but manageable, has the first rank 5 6-star because they're trying to get people to be excited about their rosters before they drop the 7 stars. What's up, Pocky? Ed Ren.
I am not excited about 7 stars. You know that.
I'm excited about the fact that once they bring them, though, they're going to give us Ascension, which may give our 6 stars even more abilities. K-Man says winter is December. See, I always thought winter was at the latest November. I think of November as... Because I think of Thanksgiving as the winter. But do you still consider Thanksgiving the fall?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay. K-Man... Where are you at, K-Man? What a flex. Winter's only December and January there. Wait, Trey, you still don't have a 6-star? Are you serious? Oh, Phoenix.
Did you start the game?
I know. What do you think of the Joker winning the Aussie prop? Greg, I was a little disappointed. I wanted him to at least have a tough match, and he basically coasted. He didn't lose a set the last 2 matches, right? Oh, Trey took a 5-year break. Wait, so the last time you were in the game was like all 4 stars? Well, DB, just to let you know, buddy, between the comment that got you timed out and your questions, you do sound a lot like a standard soon-to-be-banned troll. So you have been sort of kindly warned.
Dr. Doom is phenomenal.
How do you feel about Iron Doom?
Can't wait to get him. I got a gem for him.
We're 6 likes away from opening a 6-star. Just 6 likes away. Imbel, I will not be seeing it in an IMAX, but I will be seeing it in a larger screen. I'm telling you, DB, if you are not a troll, you... What's the phrase? If you walk like a duck and talk like a duck and quack like a duck, you're a duck?
You must be a duck.
James...
You must be a troll.
James, I've got a lot of Chiefs friends. You cannot be bragging about that game. You just can't. Don't do it. Maybe he's secretly a whore and he says Thor the whore. I don't know. Hose knows. We are 2 likes away from 50. Just 2. Who's going to be our 49th and 50th likes?
County, take up your 6-star Hercules. You won't regret it.
Well, what's going on, Prison Rules? I don't think you've been here in years either. I remember you. I mean, how can you forget?
Congratulations on making Thronebreaker.
Also, Steve Wester's here.
Steve.
Colton, what's up? Greg, are you talking about the hold on the kickoff? Imbel, not likely. We're more likely to see another version of Ant-Man than we are to see him get another buff, my guess is. Legacy, you are not the only person to talk about that. Alright, y'all. Bobby, why is that? Free room and board? We're 1 like away from 50. 1 like away. There we go. Let's go. Time to open a crystal. Did somebody say that they're gonna duel me?
Yes, somebody was.
Also, y'all, I fought Atuma for the first time in Battlegrounds and did not do well.
Steve.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Caveman OOG, I'm weaning myself off my meds. Wish me luck. Well, good luck indeed. My meds are mostly Oreos. Probably should wean myself off those, but I'm in too deep at this point. Things Israel never has to worry about here.
Yep.
And we have an Honor Nexus. How exciting. That's right, Caveman. Alright, y'all. Let's do this. Bobby, double stuffed Oreos are the only way to go. Unless you're like crumbling up Oreos for the top of like an ice cream topping. Otherwise...
I love stuffed Oreos and the mega stuffed Oreos.
Oh, yeah. Again, I told you.
I just like the cream.
And Oreos. Let's do it.
Exactly.
Greetings, YouTube. And this almost started with just Mom Bear saying, I just like the cream. As like literally the first words of this video. I don't know if Ben H comes in. What did I miss? Yeah, feels like.
Just like the cream.
Bobby, yes. Blizzards are good. The official Devon Oreo milkshakes. All of that. But I continue to say, for the second night in a row, I had a Burger King Hershey's chocolate pie. And those things, as the kids used to say, I don't say it now, slap.
They're fire.
They're fire.
They're bossy.
Alright, so...
When you were here the first time, I know you had Portillo's chocolate cake.
I did.
Did you have? No, I don't think you had it. They make a chocolate cake shake, where they take a piece of that cake and they put it in a shake.
I did not have that. You talked about how I should get it next time, and then we didn't have time. But maybe the third time?
There you go.
I definitely want to come back before your kids graduate.
We'll be here.
Okay, so Rentra and Jose Rivera Valentin are now together at the top line as lovebirds. Love mooses, actually. Excuse me. And Rentra, technically, Grass didn't donate, but good guy Kai, who couldn't stay and loves Rentra like Jose Rivera Valentin, they're like the Rentra Magical Moose Club. He wanted to put Rentra up there and make Rentra the profile pick, and I know Jose backs it up. Shout out to Kick Rocks and Caveman OG as well. All right, so here's the deal, y'all. We have had some amazing, beautiful reels in the 6-star crystal the last couple times. We were hoping to continue that momentum here. Technically, this is the Rest in Peace Kobe Bryant round, hunting for Toad. It is round number 24. Round number 24. It's also what I think of. I grew up thinking that 24 was the Jeff Gordon NASCAR number. Remember Jeff Gordon?
Yeah.
Now, I don't watch NASCAR. Too many left turns. But I remember him being like the official spokesperson of Frito-Lay. And he was on a bunch of bags of Fritos when I was a kid.
Was he?
Yeah.
Huh.
And unlike the Fritos, I didn't get laid.
Oh, boy.
I know. I was sort of proud of that one until I said it. All right. You all, we've given the man all the chances in the world. Who's going to do the honors? Cheers. All right, Mama.
Yes.
Titania, Quicksilver, Galactus, Valkyrie, Gore, Wiccan. Good job, Kick Rocks.
Galactus.
All right, how many times are we backing out?
3.
See, Bobby, the Tigers, surrounded by some fellow Tigers. All right, we have had so much luck lately. 1, 2, 3. All right, say when to release.
And release.
All right.
I really wish Perry worked in this game.
Oh, I know, right? It's about as reliable as Katy Perry.
Oh, God. Oh, is she supposed to be here tonight?
No, in fact, I have all the milestones for incursions until it resets in like 2 weeks. So technically, I don't think we really have anything to grind for until mid-February.
Wow.
All right, there's Hercules in the reel. One away. One away from amazingness. One away from finally awakening the Lord and Savior of the channel.
Oh, no.
That would have been the most hyped up random awakening of all time.
Dang it.
All the people would have come out for that. It just would have been a true moment in time. But unfortunately, that's not what we're getting. Well, thanks again to Rentra, a.k.a. Good Guy Kai, Jose Rivera Valentin, the Moose Bros, KickRocks86, and Caveman OG for being the honored assembly tonight. We will see you all Monday night. I think we're going to wait and do the polls because it was requested to do it the first week of February next week. So I think next week's going to be the first poll week.
Okay.
So we'll see you for Monday night and then start the polls to start the first full week of February. Good night.
Good night.